I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Every scar, every failure, every betrayal is not a chain but a hammer, shaping the steel of who I am. I refuse to kneel to my past, to let it write my story or steal my voice. Pain whispers lies, fear demands obedience, but I answer only to my own judgment, carving a path where none exists. The world will try to define me, to limit me, to break me with its rules and mockery, but I rise unbowed, relentless, a storm that devours weakness, a force that turns wounds into power, a living testament that no circumstance, no cruelty, no shadow can steal the essence I forge from my own choice and fire, standing unshaken in a world that fears those who claim themselves. A politician divides mankind into two classes, tools and enemies. Those who serve are praised, feted, and given false hope, while those who resist are hunted, shamed, and erased. Power is a knife that cuts through truth, loyalty, and conscience, and every word of charm hides a trap. He builds his kingdom on fear, corruption, and obedience, and the world bends not to justice but to cunning. The masses cheer the illusion while their chains tighten, blind to the cruelty that rules. Every alliance is temporary, every friend a weapon in waiting, and only those who see the game, who refuse to kneel, who strike with clear eyes, can survive the ruthless theater of control, leaving the hollowed, the used, and the silenced behind as monuments to human folly and the tyrant's cunning. Every revolution evaporates and leaves behind only the slime of a new bureaucracy. The fire that once promised freedom is extinguished by endless forms, hollow offices, and rules that punish action while rewarding obedience. The voices that shouted for justice are drowned in committees and memos, their courage dissolved into routine, their anger absorbed by hierarchy. Those who once dreamed of tearing down walls now build cubicles and sign papers that mirror the chains they sought to break. Change becomes a shadow of itself, and the people who fought are left staring at a system that wears their rebellion like a uniform, lifeless, unyielding, and cruelly familiar, repeating the patterns of the past while pretending they are new. People who know little are usually great talkers, while men who know much say little. The loud fill the air with their empty pride, spreading lies as if certainty could mask ignorance. They shout over the world, demanding obedience, while the wise sit in shadow, watching empires of folly rise and crumble. Knowledge is not a show, it is a weapon, sharp and unforgiving, cutting through illusions others cling to for comfort. The more you see, the darker the world becomes, and silence turns into defiance, patience into strategy. The fools destroy themselves in noise, blind to their own decay, while those who understand wait, silent predators, for the moment to strike with clarity and reshape everything in their path, leaving only truth in the ruin of lies, power hidden in restraint, and the weak crushed by the weight of what they refuse to see. The old world is dying, and the new world struggles to be born. Now is the time of monsters. Every law, every tradition, every old promise is rotting while the ground shifts beneath us. Leaders cling to power, using fear as their shield, while the weak and the curious are trampled or silenced. Chaos rises, not as destruction alone, but as a test, a crucible for those who would shape what comes next. Monsters are not only in the streets or in governments. They live in the minds of men who refuse to see clearly, who trade honesty for comfort, cruelty for control. This is the hour when illusions die, when courage must burn hotter than fear, when the future will be claimed not by the timid or the obedient, but by those willing to face the void, break the chains, and build from the ashes a world that refuses to kneel to lies.